Hey boys, what you doing? What you doing? All right, what we got going on here? Let's do some farming. What's going on? What's going on? Get some of this basic stuff out of the way. See how big of a turnout we get. Maybe we can do some live PvP. Got a new toy today from the free pool, and it is there she is. Oh, I can limit break her. Wow, I'm completely out of awakening prisms. Wish I could play some music though, but all the music they flag you usually. We can probably do some dueling first since it's Sunday. So let's do some dueling here. I don't think my Venera is going to be good enough. The gunner is going to kill my dudes. I don't really think I'm looking for wins per se. I mean, that's not even an easy team to fight. This one's level 7, but that gunner might snipe. Oh, they have some interesting setup. They put this card on her. Slash resistance. Let's attack this team, but I think I'm gonna change out my team. I think I want him to have this. And then I want her to have that. Actually, you know what? Let's have him have that. This is a very interesting team. Let's attack it. Sundays are usually pretty slow, I feel like. I think people are like doing other things. Damn, I got slaughtered. This is not gonna end well. Unless I get an AoE off or something. Oh, wow. Came back on that one. That was a good win. I think I'm going to turn off some of my other programs. 1 second. Alright, I close Netflix. I think that's eating away some of my memory. Let's see if we get an easier win here. It's like, look at this team, like, right? Check this out, right? This team is pretty solid. And he's only 49. He's only ranked 49. But I think this might be a team worthy of attacking. Let's see how his gear looks. He's got stone throw maxed, killer blade maxed, Alexandrite ring not maxed. Why even bother then, I guess. He's got shield of mithril armor, very interesting. Let's see how good his vision cards are. Blah blah. So let's just attack this team. It's got a magician, so we'll see how it goes. What's going on? Maybe Sunday isn't a good day to stream. Maybe I'm streaming too early, I don't know. It is pretty early as well, like 5 o'clock in the Pacific coast. It's probably around 8 in the morning. Actually, it's about 9:40 in the morning in Asian countries like Japan, China. So maybe I should do my streams around like like 9 p.m. will be better actually. But yeah, I guess it didn't matter because that Mont still was really tanky. Wow, I got slaughtered. Can you see? This is the thing, right? That Mon isn't even geared, and he kicked my ass. I think the positioning of my units was off too. Yeah, I think my positioning of my units were off. Alright, let's take a break since I have full energy. Let's run some. So I got some folks in the chat. Do you guys want to... Hey, what's going on, Peanut Punch? Yeah, I did. I got Warrior Blight on Mashed Taters. This is my free-to-play account, but I don't know if you looked at my new video today. I'm gonna spoil it for you because it's already been 12 hours since it was. Well, maybe not 12 hours, but I got her for my free pull today. Hey, Bond Bang, do you want to just fight each other? You probably kicked the shit out of me though. You want me to just make a room real quick? Unless you want to do like a live battle, you want to see some live action. I'm gonna get smoked. You want to do friendly match, or you want to do just matching up and free match? See, that's the problem is, if we do, if we do it this way, you get to see all my units. So it's kind of like unfair, right? So I think I will test it out, but once I get my webcam, I think it will make more sense to like cover my team up, so to speak, and then do the friendly match, and then give the password out. Let me try free match just for the hell of it. Maybe we'll match. I'm gonna get smoked though. I'm really not good at live PvP, but I just kind of want to test it out a little bit. Yeah, but you know what, Peanut? I think even if we get a lot of units, no one's gonna be able to build all of them. Okay, yeah, let's do it, Vaughn. You can farm the shit out of me, I guess. Oh wait, I'm supposed to hit. I always forget I'm supposed to hit that command shit. My bad, man. My bad. I'm old, dude. You gotta give me some slack. I'm old. I'm an old man. Yeah, Mashady. Well, oh shit, dude. Grass, man. Yeah, dude. Like you're getting lucky, Peanut. Like I made a part of the video I made today was commenting about how I was going to different places like Reddit and other forum sites, and people are saying they're not getting any Warrior of Light shards if they actually summoned him. And I was having the same issue. Today I was able to get 5 shards. But the 2 previous days I had nothing. And I think I triggered 3 Whimsy shops today, which is taking forever to do. And in the shops so far, I only got one 5 shard. Whimsy shops have been not lucky at all. I think I totally... Yeah, there's no one... Maybe it's down. Maybe the matching is down. But I think totally I only got 1 10 shard Warrior of Light. And then today I got 1 5 shard Warrior of Light. And then... Oh shit, 1 second. I have to I think I'm supposed to silence this. Why is this not? I don't know what's going on. So yeah, it's been pretty crappy. And then I guess on Reddit people have been complaining. Yeah, I don't know what's going on, dude. Yeah, you're right. But I'm saying on top of the free 5 shards, or not free, on the light shop, I got 1 5 shard from a regular shop. And of the Whimsy shops I triggered nothing. And so far I refreshed twice. And I was able to get every single shop since reset. And I've gotten nothing. I need 195 shards to max him. I just refuse to spend pay gems to buy the bundle. You know what I mean? Like, some people are speculating that, hey, Vaughn, if you're still here, man, like, it's not working at all. But some people are speculating, or people are just now people are like irritated and paranoid. They're saying that perhaps they did some kind of nerfing, because I believe it's 25% to trigger any of the featured unit in the shops, and it is not looking like it was 25%, right? I get it, RNG factor and everything like that, but there have been others who claim that they're seeing tons of shards. But we're talking about really just we're just talking about instances where people actually own Warrior Blight, right? Oh, well then, looks like I get to beat this guy down. But for others who don't own Warrior Blight, they're seeing the shards readily. On my free-to-play account, I see Warrior Blight all the time. Like 10 shards, 10 shards, 10 shards, almost every time I refresh. So I get my very first match. Unfortunately, see, this is what I'm talking about. This system is so flawed. Actually, I'm going to do this. Give myself a huge boost. I think I'm going to use this. I'm going to go... Actually, you know what? I'm going to go Illusion. And then go here. I think I'm still within range though. I don't think the pillars hide very well because she can just come in and do magic. The Miranda. Yeah, me too. I'm in a match, Vaughn. Yeah, you're right, Peanut. I think that's what people are speculating, that they're trying to cause mass hysteria because we still have 9 days, right? But what if you're at the panic mode where, last few days you don't get it? When I was doing Final Fantasy Tactics 1 banner, I never got into panic mode for Orlando, but I actually summoned Ramza as well, and I did have panic mode towards the end because I couldn't get enough shard. That's why he's level 89. Should I do that? Oh, this just one shots her. Would yeah. You're right. I know there's a lot of hardcore players, a lot of min-maxers, a lot of tryhards, and I don't disagree with people's mentality. I just feel like I'm not a perfectionist. You know what I'm saying? I'm definitely not a perfectionist. So when I do rant or get angry, it's because something really pissed me off. Something really irritated the shit out of me. Okay, that was a wrong misclick. Don't judge me, guys. That was a misclick for sure, man. I didn't mean to click that button. I think I'm gonna keep him in the back ranks and go this. This is a good way to... I should do practices more to see if the skills will go through the projectiles. I know they do normally, but I wonder if like they go through these pillars and stuff. Yeah, I think you'd be okay, Peanut, honestly. You just, if you're 165, you're way ahead of the curve, to be honest. Because are you actually spending money at all to buy those the baby shards from the dailies? Because that's what I'm doing. I'm spending like $1 a day to get some potions and $1 a day to get some potions and 5 shards, and then 2 more days I get 20 shards total, right? So I calculated I should be doing pretty good. Wait a second. Participation, you get 20. Man, this is a slow farm. Imagine I get only 10, 20 every match. That's if I win, right? Or do you get 10 for participating? Maybe I should be doing this. Just kind of get killed, get slaughtered. Yeah, so if you're doing that, then you already guaranteed 40 shards. Oh, I didn't know you get 10. Do you get 10? Let's lose one. Even if I go up again, how do you even lose? Like, how do you lose against somebody who are not as strong as you? Let's see what happens. And then, of course, I bought everything. I bought all the shards. Like, you know, when I summon, I use all those too. And I bought all the shards from the Mog Shop, the one where you do the medals from the event. So I'm tapped out. I'm pretty much tapped out. But bear in mind, we will get one more roll on Sunday. Next Sunday, you get one more light day. So that's 5 shards. And then you still have 20 coming from. Yeah, okay, I'm gonna lose this team. Oh, no. Oh, there's Vaughn. All right, Vaughn, here we go. You're gonna kick my ass since you have. All right, I gotta put on my series. Ah, never mind, man. This is gonna be a slaughter, bro. This is not even fair. I think you're just gonna straight up beat my ass here. 2 level 99 DPS. Oh, I see what you're saying. So you're okay. Oh, okay. I see what you're saying. You're already taking into consideration all the calculated shards. Okay then. So in about a few minutes, I gotta go dump some vegetables into my curry. I'm making some curry for dinner. So I'm gonna have to run to my stove for like a couple of minutes just to put some vegetables in there. Let's see. Let me spread this out here. Maybe I need to run away from you. I think that's the strategy against you, is to run to see if I can use these pillars to line of sight your shooter. Because I'm going to have a hard time getting to your Frederica. What are the chances, Vaughn, that we can actually match up, man? That's kind of neat, though. Here comes Deadly Venera. So I'm pretty sure I'm going to lose this match, but I just want to see, because I never actually played any PvP. Every time I try to play, I get kicked out. Do you get 10 points if you just lose too? Let's do something. But you notice how long it takes to do this, right? So if you lose every single match, you have to sit around here for 15 minutes. That's only 10 points every 15 minutes. That's 40 points an hour. There's so many other things you could be doing, I'm imagining. Vaughn getting in the face. Well, you do have evasion up stuff. I don't know if I can. Ah, see, right there, man. That's what I was talking about. Venera is so strong if you use Ranger. Ranger, right? I'm pretty sure it's Ranger. I still have to do a Venera review. I think that I'll post that up on Monday. I gotta try to get a stun off of your gunner, because you can immobilize him. Come on, man. That's a long range, dude. That's some BS right there. I don't think I can reach you. You're clearly an expert in this because you know exactly where to stand. 27%. Can I kill you? Yes. No, I can't even kill you, man. I'm so ashamed. I don't even have my crush weapon. Alright, this is what I gotta do. But I think I'm gonna have to use Shadow Blade. No, I think that's GG because my Shadow Blade won't land. Wait, what happened? Wait, what just happened? Did I take too long? Is that what happened? Yeah, I think I took too long. Alright. I'm a noob, guys. For those of you watching this, I'm a big time noob in terms of PvP, real-time PvP. Armor Cleave. That's decent damage, 2,561. Venera is a little biatch. She's definitely a biatch. Holy? GG, man, GG. Alright, just give me my 10 points. I think we should definitely run some tournaments, man. What do you guys think? We should definitely do some tournaments. I think that'd be interesting to get people to. I'm gonna request you as a friend. But never mind. Of course, it's full. Oh, you do get 10 points. Yeah, you do get 10 points. Sounds good, man. Hey, good match. Good lesson learned from getting my ass kicked. I think even in that case, if I had Warrior Light, it'll be still kind of a hard match. All right, I got my butt beat. Yeah, right. You know, you're just like showing off how to kick somebody's ass, I guess. Let's finish off the rest of my duels since there's a little bit more people watching me now. The new arena video is out today, and it was there were some interesting fights in there. All right. Unfortunately, doing live, people do get to see the names of people I'm going up against, so sometimes that's kind of not what I like to do because I like to black out people's names, you know, like. But there are some interesting names here, though. I always like to look at the Chinese players' teams. Like, I think a lot of them spend a lot of money, so. I'm not a fan of that team. Maybe I'll fight. That's all you see. You see, look, when every time you look at PvP, it's all the same. You can win 100 medals per match with a 20 win streak, therefore. Oh, that's how people are able to get their sandals so quickly. Yeah, I think I have to wait till I have a bunch of 99s to kind of roll in there, though. Mont is not going to cut it, as you clearly saw. Mont is not going to cut anything. I do have my Ayaka, so maybe I'll set a different team, you know. Now let's fight this team. Somebody leveled up their Terrell. So Terrell's got a really good TMR, right? I see a lot of people getting his TMR. He has a lot more attack power than me. This might not end well, guys. This might not end well. How's everybody doing tonight, though? We got like 10 people in here now. Alright, after this match, I'm going to go and drop some vegetables in my curry. And then we'll keep going. So far, not very. Oh man, I forgot to switch out my. Oh shit, I forgot to switch out my shadow links to the first slot. I expected that damage from Gafgarion. He just needed to live. Yeah, see, he just needed to live. Get that AoE in there. I can still win this. I just have to kill Gafgarion. How the hell? How the hell did he go so fast? Still have a chance here. If I can shadow. Oh. If I could do shadow blade. Still living. Shadow blade, please. No, that's game over. Mistake made there was that I let Shadow Lynx get too far into the fight. I should have. Actually, I could have had a chance to win that, I think. That was definitely mistakes made there. But it doesn't matter, you know, because I don't aim for high rankings because I usually just hover around the 10,000 mark. So let me reset my team here. I still don't want to bring Ayaka anymore because of the fact that Ayaka's IQ is pretty low in terms of AI control. But Terrell didn't really do much. He can do some damage, right? I think he killed Shadow Lynx, but I'm not convinced. This Eileen's gonna one-shot my team. Damn, I'm jealous. 99 Ziza. Oh wow, look at this. That's a pretty solid team they got going on there. I think this is possible. Let's do it. Since I just got slaughtered by Venera, let's try to see if we can take some revenge. Alright, I'm gonna go drop the vegetables. I'll be right back. About 1 minute. Stream? Alright, I'm back. How are we doing here? We managed to kill Venera. Oh man, Shadow Links was a collateral damage on that one. Okay, okay, we have a chance. Yeah, we definitely have a chance. Orlando still has one more move. And he went after Mont. Of course, I decided to do a stone throw instead. Nice dodge there. Okay, all right. Good fight. Good fight. Hey, how you doing, Junior? Welcome. You can solo the boss at level 50. I'm actually doing Japanese curry. We eat a lot of Japanese curry. It's called golden curry. It's like, I used to work in Japanese restaurants. So you basically just use their curry mix. Kind of like, it comes in a box. But I did buy curry powder. I bought Indian curry powder. And I do a lot of Thai too. I love green Thai curry and then red Thai curry. Those are, I'm pretty sure there's other types of Thai curry, right? But those are the ones I usually make at home too. I make those at home sometimes. But I got beef short ribs to make the Japanese curry, so the aroma is really filling out the house here. Yeah, we just actually made this Hong Kong dish. It's kind of like not mimosas, samosas, right? Where you have the, what do you call it? I think I'm saying this right, but correct me if I'm wrong. Basically, you take the like the fluffy pastry, and inside you make curry beef or curry pork, but we did curry beef with powder and different other spices, and then we wrapped it with pastry, and then we baked it. Oh man, it's so good. Actually, I do duck, but I can't do goat because I cannot do gamey meat. Like, I'll throw up. I know it sounds terrible, but like one time, one of the restaurants I worked, someone got elk samosas. That's right. Yeah, I said it right the first time. Then someone hunted a elk, and they gave us like big loins to bring in for us to cook. Yes, and actually, did she? No, she didn't put any potatoes. This is like the Hong Kong version, basically. Like, I had lamb and goat before in curry, but I guess if you cook the goat right in curry, yeah, you're right. It's not super gamey, but for me, it still has that hint of gaminess. I can't do goat or lamb. Like rack of lamb is so tasty, and yeah, yes, elk is super gamey. So they actually, like, I worked in a sushi restaurant at that time. They actually did sashimi elk, or I guess some people call it elk tartare. And I missed out on that. So the following day I came in, they had leftover elk that was still raw, and one of the guys he stir fried it with some vegetables. Oh my god, man, the gaminess was filling out the restaurant. I couldn't eat it. I couldn't even take a bite because I was like getting nauseous. That gaminess I can't handle at all. I've had buffalo, I had alligator, but those gaminess I could handle. And even rack of lamb, if cooked right, I can handle. But all right, let's go after Venera again. This is all attacker team. I like to attack these type of teams because it's basically haymakers. You're just throwing haymakers at each other against attack teams. Some people say we're shifting away from the tank meta. I hope that's true because I prefer just to go in with a bunch of attackers and get it out of the way. Yeah, you're right. They definitely didn't cook that elk right, for sure. But I think when you eat it raw, there's almost no gaminess. So that's one way of dealing with gamey meats. I feel like you can just do a tartare style. Hey, what's up, Go? What's up, Chong? Uh, I wish I was a Gordon Ramsay. I'm not gonna lie. Like, I was gonna reveal some more information about myself in my 250 subscriber thank you video, but it's gonna be pretty much just a stream, I think. Yeah, that's called ceviche. I think that's called ceviche, where you just take seafood and you cook it with acid. It's a good way to enjoy it, actually. It's very popular in South America and some Asian countries. Yeah, like you said though, just it boils down to the chef, right? If the person can do it right, just some people have the magic touch of getting things right, and some people just don't. I don't have a lot of formal training, but I would like to do. I'm gonna reveal some of this now. I would like to do a cooking channel eventually on YouTube too, because I feel like I think I can definitely. I have a lot of relatives and family members that are from different backgrounds. Yes, welcome. Greetings. Your last name looks like it's either Chinese or Korean because of the Chong, but I don't. I never. I never assume anything, right? I was just in Singapore last year, man. I love Singapore. Very clean country. But I did get sick. I visited Malaysia. Like I did a two stop. I was mostly in Singapore and then we went to Malaysia. And I had some issues and I had to go see a doctor in Singapore. Healthcare system is pretty good in Singapore, man. Really, 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 really good. And the food's amazing. We did a lot of those. What do you call those things? What do you call those things? Like the street stalls, not street stalls. Oh man, I'm having a brain fart. There's a specific term for those places. You gotta help me out here. But we ate a lot of those different places. There was this one guy. He was like ranked really high in Singapore as a young upcoming chef. And in his food stall, he had like this sort of like a ramen soup, but didn't have any like soup base in it. And he wrapped potatoes around like the shrimp, and he deep fried it, and it was just yeah, it was really good. But I personally wasn't too impressed by it, but it was still pretty good though. So originally I was born in China, but I moved to the States when I was really young. So I'm pretty much an American. I'm very Americanized, but I still like stick with my roots. Like I still, I speak Chinese. I speak Mandarin, so I still like try to what's the word? Try to what's the word I'm looking for here? I still like stay in touch. I guess that's the best way. I still stay in touch with my ethnicity, my background for sure. I celebrate Chinese New Year, obviously. I do a lot of Chinese cooking. Oh, by the way, Peanut, have you gotten one shard from your Matoya? thing because I've gotten zero. I think it's total fucking bullshit. Like seriously, I really think it's a scam. So far, no one has said they got a shard from the Chocobo expedition. I wonder if that's a scam too. You know? Did I do guild battle? I think I could do a guild battle. Yeah, actually, yeah, you're right. In like about 50 minutes. Yeah, I think it's a scam, dude. I was so disappointed in that. I think I could do my guild battles. Give me like another 30 seconds. I'm gonna go turn the heat down on my curry because I have to increase the fire temperature because I put vegetables in it. Be right back. Alright, I'm back. I'm back. I've gotten sharp from there, bro. Oh, damn, dude. You're lucky. Yeah, but if you think about it. Oh, welcome, Lex. So, let's think about this, right? If from the Chocobo expedition you get one shard, it doesn't even affect your situation. Well, actually it may, because you can still individually get one shard. But that still doesn't make sense, right? When you summon, you get 100 medals. So, if you get 100 medals, that means you can get, what, a few shards? 5 shards? So then, if you get 1 shard from the Chocobo expedition, it doesn't affect you at all. You need to get 5. Because it has to be in increments of 5. Yeah, see? So that's a fucking scam. Like, I should just completely take my Chocobo expedition off. Because what's the point of getting that 1 shard? The only thing I could see, though, is if it gets converted. Let's say I max LB-5 him by the end of the thing. I get a whole solid rainbow medal. Yeah. It just doesn't seem very thought out in terms of design. It looks like we're getting our asses kicked. So let's see if we can beat down one of these guys. This one, maybe. This team is pretty good. But, damn, that's definitely 91. So they have a lot of units. Let's attack the weakest one. Let's attack this one. Yeah, let's just kill him and see how much I can use. Yeah, same thing. Vaughn, are you talking to me? Or are you talking to someone else in chat? Hey, what's going on, Tama? Hey, man. Like, I need to get in Discord more for sure, man. I've been slacking off on that. I've just been like, I guess I've been kind of occupied with a lot of stuff in real life. My dog hurt his tooth, so we gotta take him to the vet tomorrow, man. I'm just dealing with all kinds of nonsense right now, but yeah, hopefully I can get a win here, because last 2 Guild Wars I've been getting my ass slammed. Wait, did I lose somebody? No, I didn't. Damn, I just beat his ass. Okay, yeah, let's beat his ass. Okay, Vaughn. Yeah, I did get Warrior of Light on my main account. I got Warrior of Light after 8 pulls, and right now I'm still sitting pretty at 20k gems because I honestly haven't seen many shards in the shop. So let's see, who should I kill here? I don't know if I can take Tannis, because this guy looks pretty solid. Like, his tank is still more than half. So I'm thinking this, or this. How many more attacks do we have left? Oh shit, we don't have many attacks left. I think I'm gonna go for this. Let's see what they have. They're all 99s. But I usually don't judge the 99s by that much. You can kind of gauge that there's no magical damagers here, right? So they clearly have no healers, and they have no magic attackers. So if I'm gonna venture and guess, I'm gonna go ahead and say it's probably Gafgarion and Orlando. So, and my Orlando has 26, so he can get two things off. And I didn't pay attention. I didn't pay attention to if I burst in my heels. I'm gonna do it. It's a gamble, but you can kind of somewhat predict what teams they're rolling with. Let's see if my decipher modes can do it. Does Prairie Months drag that for the retentions? Oh, I was wrong. But they do have a Mont, so this might be a tough fight. It really depends on how well Ayaka does. You have to pull his banner 3 times tomorrow to spend 24k and get 20 shards. Wait, why do you have to pull? That's not a good way to gamble for shards. I think this is a loss because I'm not doing so hot here. Can Frederica get in there? Come on. Alright. Oh no, I lost. Ayaka is being dumb. Nah, man, it's GG, dude. Yeah, that went really poorly here. That went poorly. Because, it's not going to work. Because they have a tank. I got destroyed. Sorry, man. Couldn't do it there. Yeah, you're right. But you're really that desperate for those 20 shards, though. You still have 9 days. You still have 9 days. Well, that kind of sucked. In hindsight, I probably should have attacked this team. Hindsight is 2020. Oh well. I'll go ahead and finish the other stuff. I think I'm gonna run some. If I pull it 3 times, I get 35 shards. Right, and then I guess if you get lucky and you pull Warrior of Light again. Right, yeah, I guess. I think I'm okay with not doing 25,000 more gems because there's no way. Oh shit, dude, we're in gold? I didn't even pay attention. Oh, dude, we're in gold, man. Damn, bro. Yeah, man, awesome. That's good. Big payouts. But I really wanted to I was actually farming for Platinum Rod today. Because that's all I was doing. I was farming Platinum Rods to try to trigger the Whimsy shop. Because remember, people were getting all like upset over the fact that they couldn't get enough recipes. Oh, you should see my main account. I have 151 million. I have 151 million gil on Nash Taters because on Saturday and Sunday, or actually Saturday, I spent all day farming the gold dungeon, trying to trigger the Whimsy shop. Triggered it 6 times. Saw Warrior of Light 0 times. Triggered Whimsy 3 times today. 0 times. I got a 5 shard from the normal shop, and then the 5 shard from the light shop. So I'm back to farming more platinum rods. I have 40 something recipes. Alright, so I'm looking at Armor Light, right? So Armor Light is really good for non-casters. And, well, no, I am farming for Armor of Light, but I have 9 days to farm Armor of Light, right? And you can't trigger it if you farm, unless you farm on your own, I guess. Holy shit, 69 Armors of Light? Yeah, your best bet is to farm the metals and then spend 1,000 metals to buy the recipes. But bear in mind, you're still not going to be able to +5 it because of all those stupid, what do you call those? The required things. That's where the farm comes in. Because it's so heavy because it's a MR item, so it requires good amount. I haven't actually calculated. Oh, you're right. Yeah, that's a good idea. So where are you at then? How many recipes do you have? I already have this. This is my thing. I'm happy with the +2 because look, this is magic attack resistance, right? Less full heart. So for me, this is good enough. I think I can make a defensive one. I think you're right. A defensive one would be pretty good. Yeah, if you're not looking for whimsy shops, then multis, I can't do multis. And if I do overnight, then I miss out on the whimsy shops. So right now I'm just trying to finish farming for the platinum rods. I want to get a +5. I got one +5 and going for the second one. Damn, dude, you're hardcore. You're way more hardcore. But that's good though. What are you going for? Are you going for barrier or are you going for shield? The +5s, or which ones do you have? I just got 7 recipes from the last raid for the platinum robe because that one gives missile resistance. That one I do want to have maybe a higher one. But if you think about it, how often do we fight missile resistance or missile teams? You know what I mean? Like right now we do, but they gave us the raid way too late. I'm imagining the arena map is going to be reset after the Warrior of Light goes away, and they bring in the new units, right? The Keto Fey and the other unit, the other whatever. Oh, so you're what? You're like a whale? I'm guessing you're a whale, go, or at least a dolphin. I think I am gonna go for another +2 because I think I have enough recipes or as is. I don't, but it's not that hard to get it. So I already have 7 recipes right here. See, 7 recipes, right? 7 grand. So, but the ones are gonna be these stupid mithril ores. So I can do 9 there. So I think +5 you get a lot more resistance. That's for sure. But just for me, that's a lot of time. What do you mean 99? Like 99 recipes? Holy shit, that's hardcore. Okay, so I feel like a whale is pretty much someone. Hey, what's up, Zilla? Welcome, man. Here's how I look at it, right? I think a whale is basically someone who spends roughly $500 or more per month. That's a whale. For me, personally, that's what I designate a whale. Anything above $500. I think a dolphin is something maybe around like $200 to less than $499. And then of course, if you spend a G or more per month, you're probably like a Leviathan or whatever the hell kind of classification they do. No, I'm good, Vaughn. I got it under control. I just turned the heat down, so right now it's stewing. I'm gonna stew for another 45 minutes, so that's almost 2 hours to cook the short rib. So it should be nice and tender. I'm gonna do some multis right now. If you guys want to join me, I'm gonna host some multis. It's gonna have the password, so you guys can just join. Get some freebies. Wait, actually, what was I doing? My bad. Let me figure this out. I think I was trying to get my. I pulled Vino today, by the way, folks. I spent like probably 1K in the game, but moving on, I probably reduced spending. Yeah, so you're definitely not a whale then, because if you're, it's been 4 months, right? So if you only spend 1K, that's 250 a month. So you're probably like a dolphin. Do you see that much of a difference though? Like I've joined several 2x speed. It's I don't really notice that much of a difference. Yeah, I'm trying to proc the Whimsy on my phone, and I'm just playing this. Well, the only thing is, the only incentive I see me spending more, like more, is Final Fantasy Tactics 2 banner. And going forward in the future, like Final Fantasy 4 and all that stuff, even Thancred, I'm like, eh. I mean, you can do without that. Hey, what's going on, Mario? Man, yo, you can spend some, go AFK, do your stuff, eat something, or watch a movie. Yeah, I do. I do that. But the thing is, like, I don't have anything to look forward to try to trigger on this account. So I don't really farm a whole lot of stuff. Oh, damn, then you are a whale, man. What the fuck? You're a whale, dude. If you spent like 1K already in Frevia, it's been only a short while ago, then you're definitely a whale. 100%, man. Thank you, though. Thank you for spending that money. So the rest of us can play for free. Some of us. I got. Let me show some of you guys who haven't watched the latest video. I got the Deadly Assassin. Spoiler alert, right? If you want to see the actual summon, it was during the arena compilation video that I uploaded today. But I got Venera today. My item, didn't it give you nothing? No, it did. I got Venera today, didn't I? I'm pretty sure that was in the video. Unless I'm losing my brain cells here. She was in the beginning of the video. So that's what I was planning on doing. I want to take a look at if I have enough for Mage Asher. So I can have enough to make a +2. I have enough to make a +2. Yeah, I do. So therefore, I need to see how many books I have, because that's what my plan was. The book ends in 2 days, so I figured. Yes, Venera, she does look pregnant. Or is she? She's pregnant? She probably is pregnant. Let's see. What am I looking for? What is that under? Equipment? It is. Okay, so dagger. I have 243. I'm not sure if that's enough. I know I need 100 for Limit Break 5. 75 before that, 50 before that, so that's 225. Yeah, I'm gonna need to farm some daggers. Do you guys want me to host? Do you guys want to do the actual raid EX quest, or do you want to get some books? Yeah, that makes sense because she does look pregnant. Do you guys want to do EX quest Final Fantasy or secret book? Any takers? Because if nobody cares about the EX quest, I'm gonna run some books for a little bit. Sounds good. Do you want to do books or do you want to do Final Fantasy? So, okay, that makes sense. Lex 255. So, yeah, let's do books then. I have 242, so I just need to do. Yeah, bring whatever you want. The password is 46411. It's right there. I'm running my Solaire as well because that stage is not that hard. The only thing is if you get charmed, dude. I got charmed the last fight. Yeah, no problem, Peanut. The last time, one of the multiplayers got charmed and he killed our entire team. But she managed to kill everybody else. It was a Mediana. She killed everyone else. What is this that I'm sporting? Oh, I'm doing the XP up, right? Let's do magic. So we got Odin. We got the the little mage thing. And I got this. So something's not gonna stack. So I will switch out. I'll switch to agility then. So then we have all of our, yeah, we got everything here. All right, free runs. Let's run a little bit. I have 243, so I need 255. So I need like 14, and then we can run some more Final Fantasy ones. Because I want to farm some more materials. Damn, Bond, you got a lot of stuff. What's your sandal at? Damn, dude. All right, let's roll. So you have a 99 Venera, you have a 99 Ziza, you have a 99 Frederica. You got a lot of 99s, man. Yeah, no problem, Peanut. Take your time. Just let me know when you're done, because I'll start running the Final Fantasy EX one, so we can all get some medals and whatnot, so you can buy some nice items. I think Vaughn is a whale too. What's 99 dis? What is that? Oh, Ziza? Yeah, I'm working on her. I'm very close. I'm on the Limit Break 5, working on finishing Limit Break 5. The 2x drop from Hard Quest is pretty sweet. Damn, you're doing pretty good for being new to the team. How long have you been new to the game? How long have you been playing? I'm not gonna lie, I kind of want a Lucia now. My main account has no Gunners, no Lucia, no Frederica. They're just a pain in the ass. Dude, you're not free to play. Get out of here. You have so many level 99s. You have 4 level 99s. Well, let's see. Yeah, that makes sense. That means if you worked on them from the beginning and you're vigilant, then that makes sense. Because I think... Oh, alright, 3 weeks. Good. Welcome to the game, man. Good time to join, actually. Actually, yeah, it's a great time to join. Let's see, you got Frevia, which is a tank, Venera, which is a damager, and then you have Warrior Light, which is a tank, and then you're gonna get Agrias, which is a tank. So you're gonna roll with 3 tanks and an attacker. So you need 1 more unit for support. Hey, what's going on, Kong? I was waiting when you're gonna come by, man. What time is it right now? Is it like still 2 a.m. over there? Because I want to try to figure out what's the best time for everybody. I know a lot of Asian folks play this game and support my channel. You know what I'm saying? So definitely want to like kind of make sure everybody can. Yeah, I knew you were. Get out of here. Get out of here, Vaughn. I know you ain't free to play. Being free to play is pretty damn hard to get all those good stuff. Oh, I see. Okay, Peanut, I got you, man. Yeah, I honestly just thought about re-rolling myself, but right now I'm getting really good luck off the 10x pulls. So, oh, okay, so let's see, 8:30. So what? You're in Vietnam, right? So that means we are going to be 11 hours apart. All right, it's good to know. It's good to know. Maybe I'll move it to. I think like 10 p.m. is actually a really good time to stream, because if you live in the West Coast in America, that's only 7 p.m. East Coast. If I stream for an hour or so, that's only before midnight. So, hey, what's going on, Calvin? No, I am passing on Kyofe. I'm personally definitely passing. Let's see, you're rolling with Frevia, Warrior of Light, and Agrius. So you're going with 3 tanks? Then I would definitely have an Agi card in there, man. You need some speed. You're going to be just taking damage left and right. I'll probably like just pad like HP, speed. For sure get speed, dude. You need speed. Speed is the most important stat in this game, in my opinion. Yep, 20 minutes, guys. Let's get everybody in the chat to look up their shop and type in how many times they've seen Warrior of Light. Because personally, my free to play have no Warrior Light, and I see it every time. But my account that has Warrior Light, see it never. Like if you don't like Mont as a tank, which most people use, I would suggest using him as a knight. He's so obnoxious when he's a knight. Generally speaking, tanks are pretty slow, but Warrior of Light is actually reasonably fast. And he has teleport, right? His skill teleports him right to the enemy. So he's actually really solid in terms of taking hits and dealing them out. That's why he's my favorite unit. But I highly suggest Agi, though. That card will probably come back, possibly, in the next Final Fantasy Tactics, which should be in about a month, I'm guessing. So you may have a chance. Now, don't take my word for it, because I don't know. I'm just guessing. Because I know for a fact they're bringing back Orlando and Ramza. So it's a chance that that card will make his return. But it is just speculation. And I've been told that I'm wrong. And it's okay to be wrong, right? It's just an educated guess. Vaughn, I'm in a guild called Chocobo Sky. It's the very first guild I found when I first started playing the game. And it was starting to die off, but now it's getting stronger again. So I just decided to stay with them. And you're absolutely right. Limited card is painful. But that card is, along with Death Machine, well, maybe not Death Machine, but that card is definitely something worthy of investing in. I kind of wish I did invest in that card. But here's one thing I've learned, right? The Death Machine card is actually, honestly, maybe it's not really worth maxing if you're spinning a lot of gems, to be honest. A lot of people are saying that. And I don't disagree with it 100%. I feel like if you have the resources to do it and you can afford it, not a bad idea. But I don't think it's that good in terms of needing to max that card out, because you're going to spend a lot of money. You need to spend a lot of money to get that card maxed. I am not Vietnam. I'm actually Chinese. Someone asked me what my background was earlier, and I revealed it finally. I'm Chinese, and you get to see my lovely face next week when I get my new webcam. A lot of people like to see a face, right? Like people like to see a face attached to the person creating content. So I don't mind it, dude. I don't think I'm ugly, but I don't think I'm like good looking or nothing. You know what I'm saying? It's all good. Oh, okay. Oh, yeah. That was the other thing I need to farm. I need to get 99. I need to get a 100 on the staff. Yes, I am Chinese. No, I'm an American. I was raised in America, pretty much. I do. But when you see my face, then yes, you'll be like, damn, that boy Chinese or that boy Asian for sure. And a lot of people tell me I look like different ethnicities. Some people say I look Japanese. Some people say I look Korean. Whatever. You know how everybody are. But I live in America for like 30 years, so I'm pretty much westernized. I know. I give that impression, don't I? I do. I do. Because I go around telling people I'm Western, which I am. But there's different way of looking at Western, right? Some people interpret Western as Caucasian, America, Black, American, whatever. But yeah, I was educated in America. I was actually I lived in the Midwest. Believe it or not, I lived in the Midwest for 3 years. I lived in Missouri. Good folks out there, believe it or not. Sounds like a white baseball player. Okay, thank you. I guess I'll take that as a compliment. I take everything people say as compliments or constructive criticism, which I'm always here to try to improve myself. To be honest. Yeah, what like I know there's some good agility cards, so they maybe we'll get a new agility card in the future. But that Ramza card was so good at its time. But I was gonna say one thing I've learned about this game is agility is the bomb in terms of PVE content for sure. But in my recent arena video, a Gilgamesh went 2 consecutive turns back to back because he buffed himself, and I'm guessing he stacked Agi or whatever. So if you get that kind of combo in PvP, you're pretty much going to slaughter people. America is pretty foobarred, man. It's pretty fucked up right now, dude. America is, I think, is the worst country in the world in terms of containment. I don't like to talk politics in my content or religion, so I'll avoid that subject. But let's just say a lot of Americans feel really, I don't know, man. It's just, I don't know what to say, dude. It's pretty rough right now in America in terms of stuff that's going on because the election is coming up. So that's why there's a lot of unrest and lots of people just taking the opportunity to do stuff. So it is what it is. Well, thank you, Mario. I guess I'm not really sure if that's a compliment or not, but if people have this image of me, it is what it is. But this is why when you do a face reveal, it changes a lot of things, right? So I'm not sure if I'm going to lose a shitload of subscribers or am I going to gain more subscribers, right? We're going to see where this takes me. Gambling either way, right? I mean, yeah, man. Like 3 months ago, when I was walking around with a mask going grocery shopping in America, I was getting like dirty looks. I was getting dirty looks for real. People were like looking at me all fucked up. Because, I revealed finally that I'm Asian. And then when people see me, because, COVID came from China and everything. So people will probably have some sort of shit going on in their brain with that already. And they were giving me some fucking dirty looks, man. Like, and then so for me, I was like, well, if you're not gonna wear a mask, there's a chance you're gonna go hurt yourself. And now everybody has to wear a mask. You know what I'm saying? Everybody has to. Thanks, Peanut. I'm not sure if that's an insult or is that or you're just like consoling me. But yeah, I get what you're saying, man. No one cares. I've seen some really not so good looking dudes doing stream. They get a shitload of followers. I think it boils down to your personality. It boils down to your content and stuff like that. No, man. I've been feeling like no, dude. Trust me. I'm very confident in myself. I don't, I don't, I don't. It doesn't bother me imagey wise. Like I take care of myself. Thanks, Mario. It's all good though. It's all good. You're right, dude. Tama, you're right, man. I was just kidding, by the way. But you know, end of the day, like it's I have to work harder on my content. I feel like. What's up, Savage? How you doing, man? Welcome. I do feel like I need to improve. I'm not gonna deny that. I think right now the different YouTubers supporting this game is pretty like settled. You know what I'm saying? It's pretty settled. Like everyone like who they like, and it's just a matter of continuation of each person doing their own thing. I hope to do some collaboration with some other YouTubers though. I think that'll be fun. You know, if you get together with some of the other folks and do a summoning session, because you could just do Zoom, right? You could do the free version of Zoom. You can get up to 3 people. You have a limitation of 45 minutes, but if I stream or some other people stream, you don't need to do longer than 45 minutes summoning. Just try to prepare to be like a 30-minute session, and you could do it for free. Sure, I'll take any advice. And well, it's not really so much views; it's more like subscribers. Like when you create content on YouTube, you get to see analytics, and overall, I have so many unique viewers, but the viewers don't subscribe. No, you're right. Go. They probably won't join me because of the fact that my subscriber count is so much lower than theirs. It may seem like I'm trying to leech off of them. I agree. I think you're right. Streaming is like the new radio. And I honestly wanted to do like podcasts long time ago during YouTube. Like me and my buddies were huge fans of UFC, and we wanted to do podcasts and just kind of like review each pay per view and things like that. But it never came to fruition because I moved away, and they're still uh, a lot of my friends are still together in the same town. Yeah, I did do that. Like, there's a lot of guys out already, but the problem with this game is it's been out for so long. Like, beginner's guide video has passed that phase. Like you're like a beginner player, so most of the people that have been playing this game already started their YouTube channels by making beginning videos, and most of them are pretty bad, anyways. The thing is, like, I looked at my analytics. I have well over seven. I want to say 7,000, or maybe something more than that, unique viewers during lifetime of my channel. But clearly, you guys see that I only have 251 subscribers. So either people don't like my shit, or something, right? Either way, there has to be a reason why people are not subscribed to me, and I'm learning that it's because a lot of the stuff I say can be taken as not hardcore enough, or maybe not right in their mind. They don't see the way I see things. But I can't sit here and try to get people to accept me if it's just with. All right, man. Vaughn, take care, man. Enjoy your dinner. You know what I'm saying? Like, I can't change people, right? I can't, like, honestly, I can't force people to believe in something they don't believe in. All I can do is just keep doing what I do. And eventually it just boils down to what it is. No, you're right, Peanut. Most people don't subscribe. My fiance watches so much YouTube, but she even tells me I don't subscribe to everyone's channel. It's so hard to earn people's subscriptions. It really is. It really is hard. I agree. I'm one of those guys that I love to subscribe to everybody. You think it's content? You don't think I do enough content? Like, do you feel like I'm swaying away from what typically people do, that like the cookie cutter content? Like, that's what people do. I feel like the other guys on YouTube, I think they just all do cookie cutter stuff. And I think honestly, like, if I cared about monetization, I would try so hard to reach 1,000. Yeah, see, that's the thing. You're right, Chong. Like, I think a lot of people do that, and then when they see that, yeah, Orlando is OP. We can run this. This is just books. Yeah, we can run this 3 people, no problem. And if we don't, we're gonna get fucked. But whatever. Yeah, I agree. Like, I think I need to go back to like. Here's what I learned on my channel. My summon or save videos are the most popular, and then when I do summoning videos, they get a lot of hits. And then when I do unit reviews, people enjoy those too. Anything that I create, see, people don't really enjoy. Well, see, here's how I look at it though. I don't really want to set myself apart and end up being like everyone else. And if I do hardcore mechanics, then I have to maintain that pace. And that's not something easy to do. Well, there's nothing wrong with that mentality, Peanut. A lot of people don't subscribe. You know what I'm saying? It boils down to, like I said, if I cared about monetization, I stopped asking people to subscribe, like verbally. All over YouTube, when you look up guides on how to improve your channel and all that bullshit, people always say, keep asking people to subscribe and stuff like that. I realize I don't want to ask people that anymore. I find it to be obnoxious myself. And I think if I cared about monetization, then yes, I would desperately try to reach 1,000 plus. And then in anything above, like say 5,000 subscribers, it doesn't really matter anymore because you reach the goal that you need to reach in terms of making money off of your channel. And of course, other people stream as well to gain revenue. But for those of you that don't know me, I don't do this for money. I do this because I enjoy doing this. It's fun for me to kind of chat with people because right now I don't have a social life. You know, I work and I hang out at the house with my dogs. And because of the COVID, I haven't visited any of my friends in a long time. Yes, I agree. Like Dr. Diggs, I'll be honest, like I'm not a fan of his laughter, and that was the only reason I never subscribed to him or watch any of his stuff. I'm gonna be brutally honest on that one. AOJ was the exact opposite. He does have a very calming, like I think he's in, right? So he has a very calming thing with him, and I enjoy his stuff tremendously. But lately, he's taken a huge shift in what he does. You know, he doesn't do any more Monster Strike videos, and originally he wanted to expand his channel to do like real life stuff, which a lot of people are asking him to do, but he pretty much stopped that. And so all he's doing is to me, I feel like he's just dragging his feet on his content. Like I feel like he's trying to force more of the Japanese server content, which I don't really care about, to be quite honest. I only watch it because it can potentially help me talk about future stuff, and I think that's what he's doing, and I'm okay with it. You know what I'm saying? But I feel like he moved in a different direction of what I first was why I was attracted to his channel. Yeah, Diggs. I think Diggs gives a lot of useful information. I think that's why he's like rising in terms of subscribers so fast. Some of the other guys out there who reached 1,000, they were slowly grinding too. I'm definitely slow grinding, but like I said, I'm not rushing to make money because trust me, you don't make much money off of YouTube. I guarantee you don't make that much. You have to do a combination of streaming and then revenue from your YouTube channel in order to actually make a living. And most people are not there. And believe me, even if you make a living, you make what, like 30 grand a year. I'm not sound like a dick, but I laugh at that amount of how much I make as a nurse. Like, and plus I'm saving lives, right? One can say that's enough. I'm doing enough as is. And to me, I love it. I love like seeing happy children. You know, they come to me sick and they go home happy and good health. So to me, I feel like that's rewarding enough, and getting paid is just kind of a bonus, so to speak. You know how they say if you love your job, it's not really a job. So you're right, Tom, but that's what it is, dude. Like if people subscribe to channels because they enjoy the person. I think content is like a side note many times, right? Because everyone's gonna do the same thing. How many ways can you really review a unit? Think about it. Let's say I do a Venera video. How many ways can I really diagnose that unit? We all know it's a tank killer, right? We all know it kills tanks. That's her job. She ignores defense and fucks you up somehow. And she's really good at hunting for items in the game because she has that ninja ability or the steal ability or mug ability or similar to mug. Hey guys, let's go ahead and switch out. Actually, I'm gonna grab. Let's do one more. Time one more run, then we'll switch to Final Fantasy. Yeah, I think AOJ and Diggs are definitely polar opposites. Yes, I'm a nurse, John. Yes, I work with children. I'm a pediatric male nurse. That shit used to be made fun of so much back in like early 2000s when I was studying to be a nurse. But yeah, it's not an easy job either, man. In America, medical field in America is very high stress, dude. That's why when I was in Singapore and I got sick and I went to see a doctor, dude, that was bomb, man. Okay, Peanut, 2 minutes. That was bomb. I loved it. I walked in, saw a doctor, got my medicine, all within like 30 minutes. I was done. In America, you'll be still on your first 2 articles in a magazine if you waited 30 minutes. So, but I don't see people who give in depth about the unit like setup with team. Yeah, I think that is something definitely going to the future I would like to do, but I'm not very good at PvP. So you can see the flaw in that, right? If I tell people what to do and they see that I suck monkey balls, then they're like, well, why am I listening to you? You're not an expert. But I can sit here and tell you all I need to tell you about, you know, drugs and what you need to do if you hurt yourself and things like that because I have a legitimate degree. Right? Like you would believe in me if I gave you a medical advice. By the way, don't ask me for medical advice. I will not give you medical advice. But I don't ever want to claim myself as an expert in this game. Because that's not something I always want to claim myself. I want to claim myself as just a real casual gamer who loves video games. And that I love Final Fantasy games. And I love Final Fantasy Tactics. So for me, this is something I just wanted to share because it is something that's part of my hobby. And I realized I actually prefer to make entertaining videos rather than guys and whatnot that are like people can take it to the bank kind of feeling, right? And personally, I don't see anybody doing that. I agree with you 100%. No one currently covering this game's content is considered an expert. I think Cabbage, AOJ, he's good at giving his own perspective, but I don't feel like he's an expert. You know what I mean? Like he likes to play the game his way, right? He wants to make, like, say, Whisper just complete and nullify damage in terms of slash attacks. You have cerebral palsy? Yeah, of course I know about that. Yeah, you're right. I think if people do go in depth about like PvP setup and or arena setup, you need to have all the units though, right? Let's think about it. How am I going to give you advice if I don't have the units in front of me to show you? Because a lot of people enjoy Cabbage's review videos because he actually physically show you his level 99s in action. Which I personally cannot do that right now because I don't have them in level 99s. And he's doing that from... Oh, Herb's Palsy? I don't think I know that one actually. I just thought maybe you mistyped. My apologies. But like he's showcasing them on the Japanese server as well, which is a little bit different than the global server. So he's considered like a Japanese YouTuber, right? More or less. I'm considered more of a, like, well, I'm not considered. I am a global server player. And not many global servers have too many 99s. Well, actually, I take that back. Bond did. Maybe he should help me out. He went to go eat, but he should have helped me out with all his level 99s. But I'm getting there, though. Like, I have maybe like 4 or 5 level 99s. And then So yeah, exactly. There's so many creative ways to involve viewers if people want to do that. But again, if I do the hardcore route, I would be playing this game nonstop every day. I wouldn't be able to spend time with my fiance. You know what I mean? Like, she wouldn't enjoy that. She was hesitant in helping me get the webcam. But she says, you know, if this is what makes you happy, because I don't really have much of a social life. And it's a good way for me to let a lot of my let go a lot of my talking. I love to talk. Unfortunately, that's another problem. I talk too damn much. All right, I'm about to go in the shop too. I'm trying to trigger the whimsy, but it's not happening. Oh, you got 5 shards? Peanut, do you have Warrior of Light? I forgot. I'm sorry. I'm gonna request you guys, by the way, on this account. Never mind. Everyone's full. Let me see in the shop how many I get. Oh my god, guys. Just when I was talking so much trash, I'm gonna have to spend. I was talking so much trash. I got a 10 shard and a 5 shard from my main account. And there's my... So no Warrior Light here. Cabbage is like an oracle for me. We see him and try to plan our moves. Like having Mob Day newspaper on Sunday. Yeah, I got a 10 shard. Wow, I'm getting some really good luck. I got a 10 shard Warrior of Light. I'm buying that. I got a 5 sharder as well. Wow, that is by far the best one I got all day. So maybe my theory is thrown out the window, or either that just coincidence, right? It's all good, man. It's all good. I had to remove some inactives for my account. You don't have to remove anybody or anything like that, dude. I would never ask anyone to do that. Yeah, I think I see Mariana the most, or Sir O. I see those two units the most in terms of shards. All right, I'm gonna go check on my curry real quick. It's been about 2 hours, so give me like a couple of minutes, okay? Okay, I'm back. This curry's looking good. Smells good. Yeah, I've been having decent luck for a few days now. Yeah, I haven't been getting much luck, Kong. I am not getting much luck at all. Damn, dude, you're close. 19 more? Why you have uneven numbers? You must have gotten shards from the Chocobo expedition. Yeah, we'll all get there. We still have like 8, 9 days, so I don't think that's gonna be an issue. All right, I'm gonna go run some Final Fantasy for a little bit. I, for those of you that joined later on, I did a live PvP against a viewer earlier, and I got my ass kicked. But apparently, you get 10 medals just for participating. So it looks like it's not that hard to get the sandal. But I still don't think it's worth the time right now, to be honest. Yeah, the 2x drop from HardQuest is a big blessing. I was wondering when they were going to implement that a couple of months ago. Finally, they implemented it. It is pretty much relatively useless. So you need to get 4 more, and then you can safely stop spending gems. All right, it is. It's a long grind. You need 5,000, right? And then you only get 10 per loss. But if you get 20 win streak, you get more. So you can get upwards to 500 a day. So if you're really good at that kind of gaming, then it's 500 per day. So that's like what, 10 days straight up hardcore grinding. But that's a lot of hours, man. And that's what I was talking about, man. I can't do that kind of stuff, man. That's too hardcore for me. Like, actually, let me switch. To make the runs a little bit smoother. Sid really helps smooth out the runs. But, you know, end of the day, there are a lot of people out there that do that kind of grind. You know, they're hardcore gamers. And it's just not my style, to be honest. So we need one more if somebody wants to run some Final Fantasy EX. Either like oh, never mind. Amal's here. I agree. I think leveling Esper is kind of rough. Yeah, PvP is definitely unbalanced right now. Like earlier, I actually did 2 matches against some random guy and then against one of the viewers in the stream actually. But the first one was so lopsided. I was so far ahead of him in levels and stuff. It wasn't really fair at all. And then the second one, he was really well geared, high level, everything, and I couldn't match the power. And so yeah, it's definitely flawed. I said that a long time ago. I think it's a flawed system. That's why I pretty much avoid it. So it has been 2.5 hours and I've been farming and I still haven't triggered Whimsy. I know, Peanut. I've been doing this since stream. 2.5 hours. I still haven't triggered Whimsy. I think there's Shadow nerf that junk too. I don't know, man. I hate to go there, but yeah, and then it hugely supports gunners for PvP map. It's really bad. It is. The PvP system is so bad. It's designed for whales. No, I know, Chung. I'm running the main account on my phone, and then I'm playing on my free-to-play account for the stream. The Esper leveling is really tedious in the sense that you can only farm so much per day. And that's where they want to generate their income, is by making you, or not making you, but giving you the option to purchase those tickets. No, I know Malty doesn't pop Whimsy. I've been farming on my main account on my cell phone while I'm streaming right now. So I'm running 2 accounts at the same time. That's how I'm able to run 2 accounts. There's no way humanly possible that I can play one account and then log off and play the other account, I will have no life. You know what I mean? Like, I can't do that. And that's why I was only doing free to play perspective for the longest time, because I couldn't figure out how to uh, play my paid account on my computer. And then finally I realized that I did not want to get a program to mirror my phone. I tried, it didn't work. It was poor quality. So I realized that you can just what's the word, attach your account to your Facebook, whatever, and that's how I did it. Yeah, the only reason I did that is because I really thought when I first started the game, I made a couple of accounts because I really wanted to try to get Orlando, and whichever account got Orlando is what I was gonna to keep forever. And turns out both got it. And like I just said, I couldn't, for some reason I couldn't run my main account on my computer. So, and then that's the time I started making YouTube videos. So I decided to go down the road. Oh shit, sorry. I got disconnected. So that's why I decided to go down the route of using the free to play account, which I don't spend any money at all, obviously, and make content. And then on my account that I spend money, I just kind of play on the side while I'm streaming or while I'm making content, etc., etc. Yeah, I looked at your name. I'm not sure what language that is, but I can see the word illustration. You know, right? Because it's damn. My shit is freezing hard. I'm so sorry, guys. I don't know what's going on. Are you an illustrator? I play both accounts at the same time, Chung. That's why I'm able to just progress like the way I've been progressing. I think I kicked everybody out of that room unless it's still going on. Hey Nero, welcome to the stream, man. We're just hanging out. Just chilling on a Sunday night, you know. I'm sorry, Peanut, to hear that. I still haven't triggered one yet, so I think this one's still running, but if it's not running, yeah, it's still running. So if someone leaves, then you can just come join. The password will be on the screen for you. Sorry about that. That's one of the problems of running the emulator. It does suck monkey balls. It does kick you out. But they made it friendlier to emulators. Gumi or Square did. So that's why they don't discourage people from playing on emulator. The only thing is, just bear in mind, if you do, you can't spend money. Either that you can, but I think the emulator only caters to Android, I believe. Google. So you have to set an account if you want to spend money. So that's why when I highlight Nash Taters, the account, I have no paid gems on there. Because it converts from iOS to the other thing. Yeah, I think that's fair. I think when you have high expectations, that if you trigger the whimsy because you're thinking, man, it was so easy to trigger whimsy before, but now because you're looking forward to them, so they don't come as often. Then you start tricking yourself thinking that something's going on, but I want to say there's not much going on from their end. I think that'll be kind of a dick move if they are, but yeah, I usually, like, once I trigger, I just go and walk away, and I just go and watch some TV or, you know, do some random stuff. By the way, I'm starting to build that Lego set. If you guys haven't checked that video out, it's my birthday. Not today, but it was my birthday, and my fiance got me the Lego set for the Nintendo Entertainment System, and we started building it last night. And man, it's so fucking cool, man. It's like, They put a lot of thought into that set, and I'm a huge fan. It's so cool. We're only maybe like 10% in, but it's. I was really surprised that she got me that because I didn't even know about that set coming out, believe it or not. And she knew, she found out before I did. And so far, I'm missing no pieces. The last two Lego sets that we bought, they all missing pieces. It fucking pisses me off, dude. Oh, I love Lego, dude. You don't know? You didn't know? I'm a huge Lego guy, dude. Like, if you follow me on Instagram, I'm uploading, like, different sets I own. And then I have a humongous collection of Castle Lego, which I hope to upload. Maybe I'll do, like, once I review my face, I'll do maybe, like, a room tour of my man cave when I get that fixed up. I'm dealing with some issues right now in my man cave. Maybe I'll upload some videos of that. Oh, no way, dude. In like he's in Singapore? Shop owner who sell. Yeah, I'm always looking for Lego. Well, one of the problems now though is there's a lot of bootleg Lego, which is why I don't really buy any more Lego really other than maybe from the direct shops. I used to buy so much Lego from different people, and it's a big moneymaker in United States actually. We have garage sales where people sell like their used items. Not a good idea now because of the pandemic. But I used to go garage shopping all the time, and I always look for Lego. And then if you buy a shitload of them, you can sell them for a lot of money easily, flip them for a good price. But yeah, I collect Lego big time. The last two sets we bought, they are always missing pieces, so we can never finish the set. It's so obnoxious. The quality control for Legos definitely has gone down in the last however many years. Bricks Play, very nice. So Lego started to have other countries make their product, and that's why their quality control has gone down. It's a shame, really, to be honest. Crossing fingers, though. So far, I'm having no issues with the new set I bought, or the new set that I got. So, I think for my free-to-play account, I'm gonna just make all my equipment plus twos. I don't even want a hardcore farm plus fives. I think that's a good goal to do. I think if you have the time though, you should definitely go for the plus fives. And if you enjoy PvP, definitely go for the plus fives. But if you don't care about PvP like me, plus two is good enough. That's not bad. I got 15 shards from the shop. I'm trying to trigger one more Whimsy and then pretty much like stop caring about Whimsy for the rest of the night. Because I'm pretty happy with my progress today. I still have a few guaranteed shards. Yeah, I think plus two is good because you're not feeling pressure. You need to like rush to farm every day. You know, you wake up, you're like, oh shit, I gotta go farm. That's not a good feeling to have. Like, if you reach that plus two and then you can get more, then I think that's a good feeling, right? But if you go for the plus five and you have the time to do it, you know, I absolutely recommend doing that because it makes your encounters a little bit easier. I noticed. Like, you definitely notice a difference when you're like, for example, in this specific map, this death machine hits so freaking hard, but my level 99 Orlando on Nash Taters barely takes damage. Dude, I have like enough recipes to farm I have enough recipes to make 3 + 5 golden axes. Because in the beginning of the game, I was so hardcore. I was playing so much that I farmed so many golden axes. And then I realized how tedious it was. That's when I kind of backed off. And I also realized I didn't want to be a hardcore gamer. What do you mean? Someone tell me if I'm obsessed. What are you obsessed with? You still didn't answer my question, man. Are you an illustrator or an artist or a drawer of some kind? Because you mentioned you say you were drawing. Oh, dude, yeah, man, for sure. Plusing 5 Armor of Light is not hard. Like I said before, the hardest part is going to be getting those materials. Getting the recipes themselves is not that hard. It's just time. I guess that goes without saying. It's just time. Exactly. That's what I was saying. That was my point. Was that the recipes are much easier to obtain than the materials, other than the raids, right? Other than the raids, because you have to dedicate a lot more than just time on raiding. Because there's a lot of patience involved in raiding. If you're in a good guild, then you can coordinate your attacks. But if you're not and you're going to pug it, be prepared to get kicked out a lot, because if you don't have the unit that people want, whatever. Peanut, I have to disagree, because if you have, let's say, 63 recipes to make your +5, and you're lacking the materials, then you're doing absolutely nothing with those recipes. And the materials don't drop that often. And a lot of the recipes and a lot of the what is the word here? On a lot of the items that they give us in quests and events, you can farm from normal story mode. So end of the day, it is farming materials during events that's going to be more important than farming the recipes. From my personal experience, this is anecdotal, of course, right? I always farm 63 recipes long before I reach getting all the materials to actually use those recipes. I'll end up farming an extra 2 to 3 days worth of multis, whatever, to get the materials to build a +5 on those using those recipes. Of course, this is just my experience, so. Not necessarily, no. Because when they release one of those recipes, for example, a brand new one like Hero of Light, or like the Robe of Light, which is, by the way, an exclusive, then it's a one-time deal. Yes, you cannot farm from other places. But other items, such as like the Crimson Saber, you can farm those materials from the Chocobo Expedition. It'll take you forever, but you can. And then, like, lower rarity recipes, you can farm those from the game, or you can buy them from the shop. But the materials from what I've seen is the wall for your items, because you have to spend time to get those most of the time. I mean, yes, you can get those materials, but they don't share the same materials, right? If those of you guys notice that a lot of the materials that are for higher rarity are ultra hard to get. Like, that's what I was saying, like, for the raid purposes, the recipes you can only get from raid. But the materials you can get from other places, in that case, absolutely correct. The recipe is the hardest thing to get. The numbers for plus 5 major masters you enable 200 recipe. So then, based on your last statement, what you're saying, Peanut, is your recipes are less important because you're going to get more recipes before you can get the designated materials, which is what I was saying. Correct me if I'm wrong, because I thought that's what I was saying. Because only in raid do recipes matter way more. Because you need to get those recipes, and then you can farm the materials from Chocobo Expedition over time. But you cannot get those recipes during raid from anywhere else in the game. Well, yeah, only get it from the shop. You're correct. They share materials, correct. But that's not what I was referring to. I'm referring to the higher level. I'm referring to the higher level ones, like the URs. Those materials are so hard to get, as are the recipes. So let's see, 63 recipes of Armor of Light, 2,570 blissful. But you can buy the blissful hearts from the shops. The mythal ores is the exclusive ones, and then light cysts are the non-exclusive, but they're harder cysts to farm. And then of course the refinement are just they come back a lot. You're right, Peanut. I agree. No, I see what you're saying. You're saying minimally get the recipes because in the future you can always just farm materials. But here's the thing, right? You're never going to get just 63. You're always going to get, like you said earlier in your comment, you're probably going to get 200 recipes long before you get all the other necessary parts to form your +5. So your goal really should be just aiming for 63 recipes. Just farm as much as you can, and whatever you end up with is whatever you end up with. Yes, those Marlboro tentacles were a bitch to farm, man. Like, seriously. Yeah, you're right, Mario. I guess everyone seems to say the same thing. It just maybe I'm like saying more than I need to say, and I apologize for that. I tend to do that a lot, and that's my problem. I talk so much. It's a double-edged sword, right? If I have a soothing voice like Cabbage, I'll probably have like 10,000 subscribers right now. The amount of talking that I do. Then people can just like put my video before they go to bed and just put the video on and then just listen to my soothing voice and then just go to bed. But I don't have a soothing voice, unfortunately. You know, I had this deep voice when I was like 11 years old. The voice that I have now, I had it when I was 11. 11 years old with this deep ass voice. And I would never talk when I was 11 years old because I was so scared people would make fun of me. And so other kids would be like, hey, say something. And I'll say something and they'll start laughing because my voice was so deep. But now that I'm an adult, it's nothing special at all. We're not getting any luck in the recipe drops department tonight, though. And the good thing about multis is if you die, you don't lose bravery. That's why it's a nice time to farm your units in terms of gaining some experience too. Damn, dude, this guy has Almogam is fucking level 86 on his Warrior of Light. Who is that? Who is Almogam? Almogam? Well, whoever you are, man, you're lucky. Your guy's almost done. I still have not triggered a Whimsy shot. It's been almost 3 hours. So I'm going to do 5 more runs, and then I think I'm going to cut it off. I'm actually recording this entire stream, so I think I might edit it a little bit and then upload it as an actual video. We still have many days left, guys, and free summons. It's kind of nice. If I have less than 230 and you don't have a Lambo, then I'll feel disappointed. I don't have a Lambo. Hey, babe.
I come home.
Okay, I'm streaming, so let me call you back in like a minute.
Bye.
Bye. She's coming home, so just in time to eat. Yeah, I intend to max Warrior of Light. I have 9 days. Nah, Shadow Links doesn't hit very hard in terms of. Oh, somebody died. Shadow Links doesn't hit very hard in terms of normal damage. Her special attacks can hit like a lot though. Fiance is coming home earlier tonight. That's good. That means it wasn't busy for her. I don't want a Lambo. Even if I can afford one, I wouldn't want one. I'm not really into cars. I feel like Asian people that I have friends with or talk to, most of them are not into cars. They rather have like nice houses and stuff like that. And I kind of agree with that. Honestly, man, like Warrior Light at 89 is solid enough. But if you don't get it, you don't get it, right? There's nothing you can do about it. But if you get it, then at least you have a peace of mind that you're finished and you have his uh, Trustmaster unlocked. I think that's the biggest thing is people want certain units for Trustmasters. I think every unit is good in this game. Like you hear Cabbage say that shit all the time. Like he's like, the other day I ran into this unit. I didn't think much of it, but then I'm so impressed with how good it is. I'm like, yeah, that's because if every unit is level 99 with all this nice gear, of course they're gonna be good. Yeah, I think so too. I think like a lot of people like cars as more like a hobby. I just treat it as it gets from point A to point B. And if there's enough trunk space to put my groceries in, that's pretty much it. I think for me, a car needs just to be comfortable and safe. I just want his Trustmaster for Warrior of Light, and plus I want him to be 99 because he's going to be one of my main tanks. So I need him to be as high as possible. Yeah, he has a healthy HP pool and he has really high defense. When he gets hit, he triggers defense increase. Weird Light definitely can take a lot of beating. And I know they released what, Cecil? I'm gonna say Cecil. That's how I pronounce his name. He's that dark attacking unit. I don't know if he's gonna one shot Warrior of Light, but if he does, that's some serious what's that word? Power creeping. That would be pretty lame. If we're all working so hard to level up this tank and then Cecil comes along and one shots him. In my opinion, that'd be kind of total bullshit, but I don't think he can one shot Warrior of Light though. We'll see, I guess, when he comes around. And that is going to be an issue with these type of games going forward. Is the power creeping can be a serious issue for some people. I'm so sorry, guys. I'm like talking and I didn't even pay attention. So they're releasing several units in the next month. That's gonna potentially change the game. Yes, you're right. My bad. It's Kane. Kane. Sorry. This is why streaming is good because people can correct your shit right away. Thank you guys. This is why I enjoy streaming a lot more than sitting around making videos. Kane, you're absolutely correct. And feel free to talk shit to me too because if I make a mistake, correct me. And you can be mean about it too because that's how it is, right? By the way, like I said, I'm pretty old, so. Yes, you're right. Kane. I remember now. Kane with the dark mask over his head. Wasn't he like a dragoon? Isn't he a dragoon? I want to say he's a dragoon. Because you're saying he is dark piercing. I think that makes sense. If I remember correctly, he was a dragoon from Final Fantasy 4. Final Fantasy 4. So that would be Final Fantasy 2 in the States, right? Because Final Fantasy 4 in Japan was released as Final Fantasy 2 in the United States. And Final Fantasy 6 was released as Final Fantasy 3 in America. So yes, I remember Kane and Cecil. Cecil is light, Kane is dark. Pierce meta will be a nasty meta because tanks will no longer be effective against them. Yeah, see, now it's all coming back. Because I like Final Fantasy 2, but I think I was lean more towards Final Fantasy 3, I want to say. Because I farmed so much in Final Fantasy 3 rather than Final Fantasy 2. Ah, okay, see, that makes sense. You have to give them credit, though. Like, the way they're designing the maps, the PvP, the raids, the challenges, it's all about pushing specific units, right? Because we all agree this is a company or companies that are making money, and as they should. It is just a product to the consumers. So it's well designed. I feel like it's well designed in that way. They do a really good job in trying to showcase units to us to kind of, sell us a product so we can buy it. Hey, what's going on, Holmes? Yeah, man, like I was saying that earlier too. Like, if I don't own Warrior Light, I will see Warrior Light everywhere. But if I own Warrior Light, I rarely see him. But to be fair, today I did get 25 shards from shops total, so. Correct. Yeah, that's what I was saying. Talma, that's what I was saying. It is Final Fantasy 2 in the States. Final Fantasy 4 for the rest of the world. I think it's still underwhelming in Japan. Strike is not a thing. They don't have many units that utilize strikes. And you rarely see strike units in terms of arena too. They need to buff strikes. Like, I enjoy monks. For those of you that play Final Fantasy Tactics, do you remember the 10 monk map? That was one of the hardest. That was the hardest random map generating map in Final Fantasy. Monks, the 10 monks, man, they were so hard to fight. Like, if you can clear that with your team, you're like considered like the godly player in Final Fantasy Tactics. I think I was close. I don't know if I ever defeated them. I think I got them down to like 3 or 4 units, and then they started wiping me out. So, and I think After this run, we'll do one more run, and then I'm gonna have to call it. Because I'm gonna have to go eat. I haven't eaten dinner. Because I was waiting on the fiance to come home. She's coming home. I don't think they have shard summoning tickets. Yeah, man, those 10 monks were mean. And they would do buffs and shit to each other. I was like, it's like fighting equivalent of 12 monks, 15 monks. No, you're right. You're right. Sephiroth, I think will by far like go. People go crazy for Sephiroth, like the younger gamer crowd. You know, like gamers in their maybe 30s or whatever. They're like considered from that era, right? Sephiroth, Cloud. Yeah, it's all about slashing, but the monks were a big force to be reckoned with in Final Fantasy Tactics. So. Those things were, oh man, those monks were devastating. They had buffs, heals, range attacks. Oh, I didn't even know they had those. Peanut. I'm gonna have to look that up myself, to be honest. I didn't know you can buy shard summon tickets. 120 shard summon tickets. Are you sure you can use that for Warrior of Light though? That seems cheap. 60 paid viewers. Are you sure you're not talking about the Awakening materials? Because I know they have selector tickets for those. All right, folks. Last run, okay? Last run. I was hoping to actually use all my energy, so maybe we'll just use all my energy. It takes her about 25 minutes to get home. Okay, I need to look that up then. Once I'm done with streaming, I'll go check that out myself. Because that would be interesting. If they have that, then you can just buy them. Yes, I remember that. Yeah. Oh, beginner shop. That's interesting. That must be new then. Yeah, Sephiroth will definitely be a big time attraction. Personally, I will go for Cloud, but getting Sephiroth would be kind of cool, especially if he has that long ass sword that will cover literally half the screen. I would definitely get that. But I hated the idea everyone was making units called Sephiroth during the Final Fantasy VII days. Or everyone and their brother and sister would name their unit Legolas. Remember that shit when Lord of the Rings came out? Good lord. Nero, here's how I look at it, right? If it's a unit in the game that is not a limited time unit, and it's not something that's going to impact your account, I personally would not be saving for them. Try to save for some of the units that are limited time, and try to maybe just get one of those. For example, Final Fantasy Tactics Banner 2 is coming soon, maybe in a month or so. Ideally, you want to go for one of those units, and that's my personal suggestion. Because you always have a high chance to get any unit in this game when they give us like a bunch of free summons. You have a chance to pull for those. But you can never have a chance to pull for the limited time units. Like Warrior of Light right now is a limited time unit. So that's why a lot of people are working overtime to try to get that unit. The Earth Mage is very strong though. I mean, this girl is powerful. But is she going to change your account in terms of progression? I don't know. To be honest, probably not. You know, there's no one unit that's going to be, you know, changing the game. But in my opinion though, some of the limited time units most likely can help you out a little bit more so. Just because perhaps they have better stats or whatever, you know. But again, it's going to be a personal need. I feel like that's the best way to look at it. She is strong. Don't get me wrong. She's probably one of the better magic users in the entire game right now. Oh shit! We got a robe. Nice. So hopefully that answered your question. Personally, I'm skipping her though. Personally, I'm skipping Kilfe. Kilfe. That's probably pronounce her name. The Earth Mage. That's probably the best way to do it. Oh man, imagine Tifa though. Yeah, she would be quite nice to have. I would love to have Frog from Chrono Trigger. I would I would spend hundreds of dollars to get Chrono Trigger stuff. I would totally do that if I needed to. Well, here's the thing, right, Nero? There's so many good Earth units as is to deal with Sid and Fred. But if she's going to be a tanky unit, which I haven't really looked too much into, but if she's going to be a tanky unit, she can survive hits, then yes. She should just get in the range of Frederica and one-shot her. If you're having a problem with Sid and Fred, I'm imagining you're referring to Arena, right? My suggestion is just avoid them, and you have that ability to do that on offense. You don't need to worry about them. All right, man. See you later, Kong. Always nice to have you hanging out with us. Frog would be so cool. Imagine like if they do implement the team attacks, like a Chrono Trigger special, like you know what I'm saying, only working for Chrono Trigger team. I would totally summon for all of them, build them all to 99, and just take them to Arena or watch them do the triple attack. Like I don't have a problem dealing against Sid. Like Mont can solo Sid and Frederica. I've seen it done. I had one Mont that destroyed my entire team by himself. I had Sid, I had Mont, and I had another unit, and their Mont killed all three of my team. I know, right? If they gave us Chrono Trigger in 2021, you know this game is going to last for a long time. But I have a feeling if they start losing revenue, they're going to bring in Final Fantasy VII. And that will revive the game. And then they'll probably bring us Chrono Trigger after that. It's my personal thing. Yeah, Frog main Samurai, that'd be kind of nice. I think they need to give him something other than Dragoon. I think they need to give him like a brand new class in his own right. He'll be like Samurai and then like Frog Knight. Something like completely made up. I would really like to see, like, what's that move? Where it creates a giant ball? It wasn't Ultimate, it was something else. Yeah, I think they will milk us with Final Fantasy VII. Yep. This game in Japan, I believe, is 7 months? No, wait. 10 months? 10 months. So the global server is 4 months. I believe they're 6 months ahead of us, if I remember correctly. So not even 1 year yet. I think Frog Knight will make sense because I thought he was a knight of some kind, right? Didn't he have like this big ass sword? So I think he should be Frog Knight, and then maybe he'll be Samurai as a sub job. Well, currently it's going to be Final Fantasy Tactics 2 before Final Fantasy 4 comes out, because Final Fantasy 4 is out on Japan right now. Yes, Peanut. This game is fairly new. Yes. Very new, actually. It's still, in my opinion, in its infancy. Meaning there's less than a year. And this is the only game that has driven me to make YouTube content. I've been playing games for 30 plus years. Watching YouTube since its inauguration. I never really had the urge to make my own videos. But this is the game that made me do it, so that's how much I enjoy it. So Nero, for sure, Final Fantasy Tactics 2 will be coming before Final Fantasy 4. Because I want to say we're We're 6 months, four to 6 months. I can't remember to be exactly. We're behind the Japanese server, and they just got Final Fantasy IV on the Japanese server. I know, me too. Like I'm deleting every other game so far, with the exception of Lego, the Lego game. Oh man, Peanut, did you just ask that question? I guess yeah. I guess you're new. You're new to my channel, dude. That's like my favorite game of all time. Final Fantasy Tactics. I had so many different copies of Final Fantasy Tactics. I probably made like, I don't know, a few grand off of that game back in the days. Like, I used to buy the different copies and then just sell them because it was people wanted to play that game back in the days. Oh really? Okay, so you like Final Fantasy Tactics Advance, right, on Game Boy, I assume? I never was a big fan of the Advance version. Yeah, Final Fantasy VI was my favorite Final Fantasy game. Because I remember they had the ninja or something, and I just kept, and they had that wrestler guy. Do you remember that wrestler guy? And I used to do suplex or power driver or whatever. I just kept doing that move over and over on those dinosaurs, those T-Rexes in Final Fantasy 3, or as you call it, Final Fantasy 6. And yeah, that's all I did for, I don't know, a month straight. I wanted to level everybody to level 99, so I just kept doing that move. That's all I remember from that game, to be honest. Final Fantasy Tactics on PlayStation is my favorite game of all time. I also own the version on PSP, Let's Cling Together. Actually, Let's Cling Together, that is... Yes, I have that one for PSP as well. And then there was Final Fantasy Tactics Advanced, and then Final Fantasy Tactics Advanced 2. Both were on Game Boy Advance. I never got into those games because they were like a completely different storyline, and they had different units. Yes, Sabin, that's right. That man, he was the suplex powerbomb king, man. Well then, you're clearly loving this game because this game is pretty much all right. Seriously, literally last run because I'm down to 6 energy. So. Oh, I love Tactics Ogre, Nero. Like, huge fan. I own every single Tactics Ogre other than Ogre Battle. I have all the different Tactics Ogres. I have the one for Game Boy. That one I have complete with box inserts and everything. I think I used to play Tactics Ogre once a year, every year, on the PlayStation. Literally the last run. And then I'm gonna go in the eat. Update, 3.5 hours. 3 hours actually. 3 hours and still no Whimsy shop. Yeah man, Tactic Ogre was a really good game. I love the sound. I love the music, I mean. And I used to love killing people and then getting skills and cards. Remember those? You can kill them and get the cards. Because that's the same people that made Final Fantasy Tactics. Yeah, you guys gonna see those 2 dogs next week, by the way. I got these 2 chairs behind my workstation. It's gonna be a perfect setup for them. Yeah, great story too. Great music, great story. And the graphic definitely was a little bit different, right, than the Final Fantasy Tactics. I really enjoyed the Tactics graphics. Like, my favorite was the knight. Like, I love knights in that game. Yeah, I think you're referring to the advanced versions then, Peanut, for sure. But let's be honest, man, they were all great games. They were all great, classic, good games. I think War of the Visions is a really good homage to those games. It's just a shame it's on a mobile platform, I feel like sometimes. But then again, it's a good way to get all these different units and all the different collaborations. Yeah, I heard about Ritz. My friend, he put like 150, 200 hours in Final Fantasy Tactics Advanced. Me, I think I put somewhere like 400 man hours in Final Fantasy Tactics. Because of the jobs, I wanted to take every single character I had and max out every single job. I don't know why I was that stupid, but Mustadio, man, he was my favorite unit in the entire game, other than Sid or Lendu. All right, at least we got a couple of recipes, right? So that wasn't too bad of a run. Yeah, everyone will be going for Agrius, for sure, for sure. But me personally, I'm hoping I get Mustadio along with Agrius. I don't think I'm going to be building Delita at all. Even if I get him, I'm not going to do him. So we'll see what happens. All right, folks, that was a lot of fun. I didn't expect to go this long, but I had a lot of fun. I couldn't stop. So I want to thank y'all for joining the stream tonight, keeping me company and everything like that. And yeah, next week we're gonna do some face reveal. You get to see my dogs, and I'll probably do just do all that together for the 250 subscribers and stuff like that. So again, thank you everybody. You guys have a great night. Okay, take care. And we'll see you guys next time. All right, I'm out, guys. Nash Taters out. Thanks, man. Thanks. Male nurses rock. All right.